sitting by the window. Every evening after work was done, he'd listen as the day grew young. Country songs filled the room like flowers beginning to bloom. Stories about life and pain, sunshine after rain. He tapped his foot upon the floor and smiled like he heard them before. Songs about truckers and small town life, working men and faithful wives. I didn't understand back then why those songs meant so much to him, until the years began to pass and I started looking back. Grandpa's old radio taught me more than he'll ever know about love and loss and holding on when the hardest days come along. Now every time those old songs play, they take me back yesterday to Grandpa's old radio. The world moves faster every year, but those melodies remain clear, like a photograph inside my mind, frozen somewhere in time. Now I sit in Grandpa's chair, listening to music fill the air, and my grandchildren gather near, just like I did all those years. Maybe that's the gift songs give. They help old memories live and keep the people that we miss closer than they seem. Grandpa's old radio still warms my soul through every season life has known. It reminds me I'm never alone. And when my final sunset glows, I'll hear Grandpa's old radio playing softly through the years. Forever. Folded neatly at the end of the bed is a patchwork quilt of blue and red. Grandma stitched every square by hand while listening to country bands. Each piece came from a different year, a work shirt here, a dress piece there, a lifetime so in its embrace. She'd sit beside the window light, working quietly through the night, while Grandpa listened to the radio, playing songs from long ago. The house felt warm despite the cold, because love has a way of making gold out of simple things in simple days that never truly fade away. Grandma's quilt still keeps me warm through every winter and every storm, not because of cotton or thread, but because of the love that's woven in. Every square tells part of the story of family faith and quiet glory, and every time I pull it near, I feel like Grandma's still here. The children ask about every patch and where the different colors match. So I tell them stories one by one about where our family came from, about hard years and joyful days, about finding strength in humble ways, and watching their eyes begin to see the roots of our family tree. Time may take many things away, but some treasures always stay, wrapped inside our hearts and minds, waiting to be found in time. Grandma's quilt still keeps us close, even now when we miss her most. And when I pass it down someday, her love will never fade away, because the greatest gift she gave wasn't something money could save. Grandma's quilt still holding us together. There was a tobacco barn down the road, weathered by years and heavy loads, standing proud against the sky, watching generations pass by. Daddy worked there every fall, from the first leaf to the last call, teaching me lessons with calloused hands about faith, family, and the land. The morning started before first light. The work was hard from dawn till night. Dusty boots and aching backs, walking those familiar tracks. But nobody complained much then, and that's just how it had always been. You worked hard and did your part, and carried pride inside your heart. That tobacco barn down the road held more than crops and heavy loads. It held stories, dreams, and family ties beneath those wide Kentucky skies. The wood may age and the paint may fade, but the memories never drift away. They're still standing proud and strong in that barn down the road. Now the fields grow different crops. Most of the old farms have stopped. The younger folks moved into town. Progress came rolling around. But every autumn, when leaves turn gold, I remember those days of old, and hear Daddy's voice once again, riding softly on the wind. Funny how the smallest places become the landmarks of our lives. Not because they're famous, but because they helped us survive. That tobacco barn down the road still carries the weight of those years of laughter, sweat, and honest work, of hopes and hidden fears. And when they tell my story someday, I hope they'll proudly say he never forgot where he came from, or that barn down the road still standing in my memories down the road. There's an old brown jacket hanging there in the hall closet by the stairs. It's been years since Daddy wore it last, but somehow it still holds the past. The elbows are warm, the zipper's slow. It carries places only memories know. Every thread seems to tell a tale of hard work, faith, and never failing. He wore it through winter, snow, and rain. Long days working on the grain, through football games and county fairs, family photos and Sunday prayers. As a boy I'd slip it on, pretending I was just as strong as the man who filled those sleeves with more love than I could see. Because some things never fade away. Even when the years change, it's a reminder of who he was. And jacket in the hall closet. Now my own children stop and stare whenever they see it hanging there. And I tell them stories they never knew about the grandfather they wish they knew. How he worked hard and stood his ground, helped every neighbor around, and taught us all by how he lived, not by the things he said. The older I get, the more I find the treasures worth keeping aren't hard to find. They're hidden in ordinary things that memory gently brings. That jacket in the hall closet still carries his spirit somehow. And though he's not standing here right now, his lessons guide me every day. So I'll leave it hanging there as a symbol of love and care for generations yet to come. Still hanging there, still teaching us, still home. Back when televisions had rabbit ears and summer seemed to last for years, we'd finish supper and head outside, watching daylight slowly die. The screen door slammed, the crickets sang, Grandpa tuned up his wedding band. The smell of fresh cut grass would drift like a simple country gift. We only had 3 channels then, but nobody complained back then, because the best entertainment came from talking face to face by name. Neighbors stopped by every night, sharing stories beneath the light, and every laugh felt warm and real, kind of joy you truly feel. 3 channels and a front porch swing. Funny how that was everything. No internet, no fancy phones, just family gathered close to home. And though the world keeps moving fast, those memories were built to last. 3 channels and a front porch swing. Lord, we didn't know we had everything. Daddy talked about his younger days. Mama laughed in her gentle way. Grandma passed around peach pie while fire fireflies dance beneath the sky. Nobody stared at a screen, trying to be somebody they'd never been. We were too busy making memories that still live inside of me. The world got bigger year by year, but somehow people disappeared into busy lives and endless noise, leaving behind the simple joys. 3 channels and a front porch swing still feels like heaven to me, because the greatest wealth I've ever known wasn't money, it was home. And every time the evening settles in, I'm back there once again on that front porch swing, watching the sunset fade. Grandpa kept a wooden boat down by the river where the cattails grow. Every summer, just after dawn, we'd head out before the fog was gone. He wore an old hat faded by the sun, carried stories for everyone, the kind you only hear from men who've truly lived back then. The river moved calm and slow, like it had nowhere else to go. We'd cast our lines and sit a while, talking mile after mile about the war and the family farm, and how Grandma's smile kept him warm. The fish weren't always biting that day, but we never cared anyway. Grandpa's fishing boat floated more than rivers. It carried lessons, love and hope, across the years we shared together. The wood may rot, the paint may peel, but some things stay forever real, like the memories that still float in Grandpa's fishing boat. Now I'm older than he was then, and I finally understand. Those mornings weren't about the fish, they were moments he didn't want to miss. Teaching me patience, teaching grace, teaching me my rightful place among the people who came before, and the values worth fighting for. Life moves fast like rushing streams, pulling us away from our dreams. But sometimes all we really need is a quiet place to breathe. Grandpa's fishing boat still sails inside my soul. Through every season and every year, his voice remains so clear. And when my time on earth is through, I know exactly what I'll do. I'll meet him where the river flows, in Grandpa's fishing boat, drifting slowly through yesterday.
Every Friday after punching the clock, we'd wash off the dust and head into town. The neon lights glowed against the dark, and country music echoed all around. The dance hall stood beside the tracks, filled with dreamers and working class backs. Nobody cared how much you made, just whether you danced when the fiddle played. The women laughed beneath colored lights, the men gathered courage through the night. Boots tapped rhythm across the floor, like they'd done 1,000 times before. The steel guitar would start to cry, and every lonely heart nearby found a reason to smile again and believe in love now and then. At the dance hall on Friday nights, everything somehow felt right. The worries faded with every song, and strangers felt like friends all along. Those old melodies carried us far, beneath the glow of neon stars. Lord, I'd give anything to rewind one more Friday night in time. That's where I met the girl I'd marry, the one whose picture I still carry. 40 years came and went so fast, yet somehow those moments still last. Now our grandchildren hear the tales about jukebox songs and railroad trails, and the dance floor where it all began, when she first reached for my hand. The building's gone these days, I hear, but memories never disappear. Every note still fills the air, as if we're all still dancing there. At the dance hall on Friday night, the music made the future bright. Young hearts dreaming beneath the glow, not knowing where the years would go. But every time I close my eyes, I still see those neon lights. One more song, one more song, one more dance, one more dance, one more Friday night.
Every July when the weather turned warm, the county fair became the heart of the farm. Pickup trucks lined the dusty grounds, and music echoed all around. Ferris wheel painted the sky with light, children laughing into the night. The smell of popcorn filled the air, everybody gathered there. I met her underneath those lights on a Friday summer night. She wore a yellow dress and smiled, and suddenly life felt worthwhile. We danced while the band played country tunes beneath that big July moon. Neither one of us could know how far together we would go. The county fair every summer made the whole world seem younger, where first loves bloomed and dreams took flight beneath those carnival lights. Though decades pass and seasons change, the memories remain. Every time July comes around, I hear that fairground sound. Now our grandchildren run the same grounds, chasing laughter all around, holding cotton candy in their hands, just like we did back then. And every year we sit and watch the sunset behind the livestock lots, thankful for the life we've known and the place we've always called home. Some people search the whole world through for happiness they never knew, but but sometimes it's found right where you stand, holding the one you love's hand. The county fair every summer still fills my heart with wonder. Every song and every ride brings yesterday back to life. And when these old days finally end, I'll remember them again. Whenever heaven sends me there, to the county fair, beneath those lights on a summer night at the county fair.
Grandpa had an old radio sitting by the window. Every evening after work was done, he'd listen as the day grew young. Country songs filled the room like flowers beginning to bloom. Stories about life and pain, sunshine after rain. He'd tap his foot upon the floor and smile like he heard them before. Songs about truckers and small town life, working men and faithful wives. I didn't understand back then why those songs meant so much to him, until the years began to pass and I started looking back. Grandpa's old radio taught me more than he'll ever know about loving loss and holding on when the hardest days come along. Now every time those old songs play, they take me back yesterday to Grandpa's old radio. The world moves faster every year, but those melodies remain clear, like a photograph inside my mind, frozen somewhere in time. Now I sit in Grandpa's chair, listening to music fill the air, and my grandchildren gather near, just like I did all those years. Maybe that's the gift songs give,
They help old memories live and keep the people that we miss closer than they seem. Grandpa's old radio still warms my soul through every season life has known. It reminds me I'm never alone. And when my final sunset glows, I'll hear Grandpa's old radio playing softly through the years forever. There's an old Ford pickup in the barn, covered in dust but free from harm. The paint is faded, the chrome is thin, but I can still see where it's been. It hauled hay through summer heat and carried us down every country street, fishing poles in the back on springtime days, making memories in 100 ways. Dad always said he'd fix it up when work slowed down enough, but life kept moving, bills came due, like they always seem to do. Still every Sunday afternoon he'd sit inside and hum a tune, looking out across the fields, thinking about the years. The truck Dad never sold means more than silver or gold. It's a piece of where we came from and the life that made us strong. The engine may never run again, but the memories never end, living in that old Ford truck and all the love it carried with us. Now my grandson climbs inside and pretends he's taking a ride down roads he's never really known, the places that exist only in stories told. I watch him grip the steering wheel, and suddenly everything feels real, like the past and present somehow meet in that old cracked vinyl seat. Maybe that's why we hold on tight to certain things throughout our lives, because they help us remember who helped us become who we are too. The truck Dad never sold still carries our family soul across the years and through the miles, past heartbreak, tears and smiles. And long after I'm gone someday, I hope it somehow finds a way to keep our story rolling on. That old Ford truck still headed home. Main Street was alive and well. Every face had a story to tell. Johnson's Hardware, Miller's Feed, folks helping folks whenever there was need. Saturday mornings the town would wake to church bells ringing by the lake. Old men talking outside the store like they'd done 1,000 times before. The barber knew every family name, and every kid was pretty much the same, dreaming of trucks and county fair queens, and all the places they'd never seen. Nobody locked their front doors then. Neighbors were more than just good friends. If somebody fell on harder days, the whole town found a way. Oh, back when Main Street was alive, that's when we learned how to live our lives, where a handshake meant what it said, and nobody worried when they went to bed. The world keeps changing, that's alright, but I still miss those Friday nights when the town glowed beneath the stars above. Back when Main Street was alive. The movie theater is boarded now. The diner closed, I don't know how. The old brick bank still stands alone, like it's waiting for everyone to come home. The kids moved off to larger towns, chasing dreams all around. But every once in a while they'll return to the place their hearts still burn. You can't stop time from rolling on or bring back things that are gone, but memories have a funny way of making yesterdays stay. Oh, back when Main Street was alive, the best years of our lives survived inside the stories that we shared, and the love that still lingers there. Though the lights may fade from sight, those old days still shine tonight. Back when Main Street was alive, still alive in me. before daylight came. Mama was awake just the same, standing in that little kitchen door, like she'd done 1,000 times before. Coffee brewing on the stove, watching the fields beyond the road, praying softly while the sun would rise, with faith shining in her eyes. Daddy worked the cotton rows all day, trying hard to make enough pay. The years were lean, the work was rough, but somehow we always had enough, because Mama could stretch $1 thin and still find room to take folks in. Neighbors knew they could always stop at the little white house by the crop. There was a light in Mama's window, shining through the darkest nights, a beacon for the weary souls trying to find their way in life. Though the years have come and gone, that light still guides me when I'm alone, and every road I travel down leads back to Mama's window. Winter winds and summer heat, children running barefoot down the street, Sunday dinners after church, where every blessing came first. The radio played those country songs that carried our hearts along, and Mama smiled while humming low to melodies from long ago. Now the house sits quiet on the hill, but in my heart she's living still, 'cause love like hers never fades away, it only grows stronger every day. There was a light in Mama's window that never stopped shining bright. Even after she said goodbye, it still helps me through the night. And when my journey here is through, I know exactly what I'll do. I'll follow that familiar glow back to Mama's window, still shining, still guiding me home. There's an old neon sign on the edge of town, still flickers every night When the sun goes down, the jukebox plays the songs we used to know, while the whiskey and the memories slowly flow. Old Joe's in the corner with his weathered hat, talking about the good old days and all of that. And every face in here has got a story scar, sitting under those lights at Miller's Bar. So pour me one more round at Miller's Bar. Take me back to where we forgot who we are, where the steel guitar cried and the fiddles sang, and the whole world danced when the screen door slammed. We were young and wild beneath those country stars. Lord, I'd give anything for one more round at Miller's Bar. Mary used to dance beside the jukebox light. Her blue jean smile could turn a wrong into a right. She'd spin around while George was on the radio, and every song felt like somewhere we could go. And now the years roll by like trucks on Highway 9, but some old memories never leave your mind. Every melody still carries me that far, back to those summer nights at Miller's Bar. So pour me one more round at Miller's Bar. Take me back to where we forgot who we are, where the steel guitar cried and the fiddles sang, and the whole world danced when the screen door slammed. We were young and wild beneath those country stars. Lord, I'd give anything for one more round at Miller's Bar. Time keeps moving like a southbound train, but the songs still wash away the years and pain. And for a little while I can see her smile, standing by that jukebox all the while. So pour me one more round at Miller's Bar, where the memories shine brighter than they are, where the laughter never fades and love survives, and every song that keeps those old days alive. Though the fade is long and life's left a few scars, I'll always find my way back to Miller's Bar. Yeah, I'll always find my way back to Miller's Bar. The farm sat on 100 acres wide, beside the creek where we fish at sunrise. Daddy worked from dawn until dark, leaving footprints across every part. Mama kept the house warm all year, with faith, laughter, and homemade cheer. Back then we didn't have much to spare, but somehow we had more than our share. Summer meant hay fields and endless skies. Winter brought frost and early nights. The tractor's hum became our song, teaching us where we belong. We learned responsibility young, before our teenage years had begun. And though we sometimes dreamed of leaving, we never stopped believing. The farm where we grew up taught us what mattered most. Hard work, family, faith, and love, the things worth holding close. The years may carry us away to places we never planned, but part of us will always stay on that old piece of land. My brothers moved to different states, following opportunity and fate. The barns are quieter now than then, but the memories remain. Every fence post tells a story, a struggle, hope, and simple glory. Every field beneath the sun reminds us where we're from. You don't realize while you're young the value of where you're from, until life takes you far away and makes you miss yesterday. The farm where we grew up still lives inside our hearts. Though time may pull the family apart, the roots remain where they start. And when my final harvest comes and this old life is through, I'll thank the Lord for every year the farm where we grew up knew. Golden fields, country skies, the farm where we grew up forever. Every morning before daylight came, Mama was away just the same, standing in that little kitchen door, like she'd done 1,000 times before. Coffee brewing on the stove, watching the fields beyond the road, praying softly while the sun would rise, with faith shining in her eyes. Daddy worked the cotton rows all day, trying hard to make enough pay. The years were lean, the work was rough, but somehow we always had enough. Because Mama could stretch $1 thin and still find room to take folks in. Neighbors knew they could always stop at the little white house by the crop. There was a light in Mama's window, shining through the darkest nights, a beacon for the weary souls trying to find their way in life. Though the years have come and gone, that light still guides me when I'm alone. And every road I travel down leads back to Mama's window. Winter winds and summer heat, children running barefoot down the street, Sunday dinners after church, where every blessing came first. The radio played those country songs that carried our hearts along, and Mama smiled while humming low to melodies from long ago. Now the house sits quiet on the hill, but in my heart she's living still, because love like hers never fades away. It only grows stronger every day. There was a light in Mama's window that never stopped shining bright, even after she said goodbye. It still helps me through the night. And when my journey here is through, I know exactly what I'll do. I'll follow that familiar glow back to Mama's window, still shining, still guiding me home. Whistle blew at 5:30. Another week just trying to survive. Factory boots and tired hands, working folks with simple plans. A A shower, a shave, a clean white shirt, brushing off another week of dirt, because Saturday night was finally here, the best night of the year. The VFW hall lit up the town when the sun went down. The band tuned up their steel guitars under strings of hanging stars. The ladies laughed and filled the room, chasing away every trace of gloom, and every lonely heart would pray for someone special that day. Saturday night at the VFW hall, that's where we felt 10 feet tall, where the music healed the working man better than anything else ever can. The fiddle cried and the steel guitar sang, and all our worries slipped away again. Lord, I'd give anything at all for one more night at the VFW hall. That's where I met my future wife, the best thing that happened in my life. A red dress and a shy smile made the whole room worthwhile. We danced until they turned out the lights, holding on through the summer nights. And 40 years later, I still see that same girl dancing with me. The hall is gone, the years moved on, most of the faces have passed along, but every old country melody brings them right back to me. Saturday night at the VFW halls still echoes through my soul, where friendships grew and love began among ordinary women and men. Though time keeps answering every call, I still hear the music from that hall. One more dance, one more song. Rooster crowed before the dawn, and Daddy's boots were already on. The smell of coffee filled the air, Mama humming morning prayer. The screen door creaked as the breeze rolled in, another week about to begin. the sunlight dancing across the floor like it had 1,000 times before. The old church stood on a little hill beyond the fields and the old sawmill, white wooden walls and a steeple high pointing straight toward the sky. Neighbors gathered dressed in their best, putting everyday worries to rest, shaking hands and sharing smiles, walking country roads for miles. Sunday morning on Cedar Creek, life was simple and life was sweet. The bells would ring and the choir would sing about faith and hope and everything. The years have passed, but I still see those precious moments inside of me whenever old memories come to speak. I go back to Cedar Creek. After church we'd gather around the longest table in town, fried chicken, biscuits, homemade pie, children laughing while time flew by, Grandpa telling stories once again about the places he'd been, and every word seemed larger than life back in those days gone by. You never know while you're living it how much one day can mean, until decades later you're looking back at the places you've seen. Sunday morning on Cedar Creek still feels close whenever I dream. The songs, the prayers, the family there, the love we carried everywhere. And when my days are finally complete, I hope heaven looks like Cedar Creek. Where the church bells ring